Hello and welcome. I'm Markayla, and if you're new to the channel, this channel is focused on helping you align with your soul self. And to do this, I share channeled messages as well as other practices and techniques to support your journey. Today's Pleiadian channeled message is about transformation and how it can affect us differently and why it affects us differently, and how we can flow with this journey as powerfully as possible. I will drop in now and allow them to come through. Dear ones, it is a pleasure to be with you again at this time. We wish for you to understand that this time is ripe for transformation. And often when we speak of transformation, there is an expectation from a human perspective for thunder to strike, lightning to appear, and a great dynamic experience to take place in which one transforms momentarily from one version of oneself to another. And yet we would say that this transformation, though possible, is not always the most helpful or the most pleasant. And we bring this to your attention because the transformation that is taking place for all of you at this time is far more subtle than this. And this should not be a disappointment to you, far from it. Because really the gentle transformational process is not only far more encouraging, far more able to integrate, it is able to reach parts of you in a much more profound way. Because when you go through a gentle transformation over a great period of time, it allows the depth of it to really move into all that you are on a cellular level. And as it does this, it leaves very powerful imprints on you that allow this change to take place. And not only that, it is able to go far, far deeper into your psyche, into your emotional and energetic being, and reach parts of you that otherwise would not necessarily be affected in a more dynamic experience. On top of this, the integration of this change is much more beneficial because the overall period of time is much, much longer. It allows different parts of you to open to the change that is taking place, for you to receive it through a myriad of experiences, and for you to accept it on many different levels of your being. And the integration of it, which also moves over a great period of time to bring you into different fields of consciousness. It allows you to connect into different realms, into different cycles and circles of being in a much more gentle and helpful way. And indeed, we would say that most of you have passed the pinnacle of this transformation and are now really in the integration phase, the embodiment phase, the phase where everything that you have learned, everything that you are becoming is seeping into the core of your being. So it becomes a subconscious part of you, an automatic part of you. This is when something is embodied. It is in your body's fibrous network of being. It becomes your default response to life experience. And this is what many of you are going through at this time. And as we have already mentioned, the eclipse that is coming up will simply be an addition to this experience, assist this experience. It will bring a lot of electric energy into you. And this will activate the new pathways you are already cultivating in new and unexpected ways. And this is partly what we referred to when we said new cycles, new circles of people, opportunities, being are going to become very active in a lot of your fields. And therefore, there will be a lot of new decisions made because you will be presented with a lot of new choices. In fact, for some of you, you will have been creating things over maybe the past couple of years. But what happens in the next few weeks might really help you realize that, in fact, you want to change things drastically. And as we say these words, we know those of you here that this applies to already know of what we speak. And though you may not be fully ready to accept this, as of course you have invested so much in what you are creating, you realize the truth of these words because they are resonating with your soul self, who is gently helping you come to the understanding that nothing is wasted. This time you have spent investing in this pathway is not a waste in any way. It has helped you come to this point. It has helped you become this version of you. However, this work is now done. And what is being birthed in you, the feelings that you have been starting to feel in the last 3 to 4 weeks, are becoming more concrete within you as you realize that something new is being birthed within you. There is a stronger desire for something else. And though many of you feel a sense of conflict around this, because there may be people who are relying on what it is you are creating, or seemingly relying, for indeed, what you are putting out into the world always attracts resonance with it. And if what you have been putting out into the world is no longer truly aligned with your heart's knowing, it means that those who are attracted to what you have been creating are also not truly aligned with your heart's knowing. And therefore, when you change direction, for indeed, it is not a matter of if, your commitment to the light within you and your heart will always bring you to your truth, no matter how uncomfortable it might be, or how uncomfortable it might be for others. The song that is being sung within you is becoming so strong now that you truly know it is a matter of time until you fully surrender to it. And dearest ones, those of you here that these words truly resonate for, we wish for you to understand that it is safe, that though it might be messy, it will flow into something so much more beautiful, so much more aligned, so much more true for you. And just trust the journey. There is nothing you need to do right now. Truly, everything will take care of itself. It is simply a matter of you accepting what your heart is singing and letting yourself listen to its song and follow the song. Now, there are others of you going through this transformational phase who feel very lost, who do not have direction. And we would say to you, do not fear. It is simply a matter of timing. For there are many things coming into alignment for you. But most importantly, it is very crucial for you to understand that what is really aligning is what is taking place within you. For you have been through great change. And this change is still working its way out of your system. And this is no failure on your behalf, far from it. This is a very wise way to move through this. And your soul knows what it's doing. You know what you are doing. And so simply allowing the time to do its job, for time is the vehicle of transformation, expansion, growth, and trusting time rather than pushing against it, resenting it, trusting that time is the perfect medicine, that time is your greatest friend, and that it is working with you always, and that the parts of you that are going through this gradual shift need this time, value this time. For though on a heart level we can often know what it is that we want, there are often tender parts of us, deep, sometimes subconscious parts of us, that need time. And indeed, we say us, because we too, the Pleiadians, we went through this journey, not the same way, in different ways. But our species went through great expansion, just as yours is. And so we honor this pathway, and we honor your journey. And we wish for you to understand that all will be better than well. All will be aligned. And this is the most beneficial outcome. Because when there is alignment within you first, and most importantly, there can only be alignment around you, because you are the source of your experience. And that is not about what you are doing. That is about how you are being. Because when you can find gentle, loving alignment within you, you respond to those around you in a different way. And those who align with it appreciate it, resonate with you, stick around and flourish and enjoy being in your presence. And those who do not, leave. And this is the incredible system, the incredible intelligence that you are part of, that when allowed to flow through you, by being heard by you through your intuition, when you follow this, when you allow people to leave, when you allow circumstances to change, when you allow yourself to not know the way and trust it anyway, when you allow all of this, you allow the life force that flows through you to not only call in that which is aligned, but you also assist the process of editing that which is not aligned, for it will naturally fall away as you let it. Do not fight for that which does not want to be there. Instead, allow it to leave. Let there be space for that which does. And finally, for some of you, you are already very much finding yourself in a new world. New scenery, new people, new opportunities. And there is a rush moving through you. Maybe a sense of overwhelm. It's too good to be true. And we would say, steady yourself, beloved. Breathe and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be, surrounded by exactly who you are meant to be surrounded by. You are in the perfect place at the perfect time, doing the perfect thing. And you are in a position whereby you are being invited to accept graciously yourself. For this is what you have attracted, have created, have chosen. And though this is really relevant for all of you, we speak to this group who have found themselves in this new place, new environment, perhaps a sensation of feeling like all your dreams are coming true. And we invite you to be aware of any parts of you that might be resisting this, telling stories that might shake your ability to simply receive it, and tend to these parts of you with gentle acceptance. Understanding that these are parts of you that are habitual, but they represent where you have been, not where you are going. And that it is safe for you to trust your reality. It is safe for you to trust that the flow will continue as it is, and to allow it to continue to soften and allow, as we have spoken to in other videos. And so, beloved ones, we invite you to meet this moment of transformation in whatever way it is meeting you. And trust that there is no better or worse way. It is simply the way that is most aligned for your optimum experience, because each of you, of course, is different and, of course, the same. And it is this balance that you are all learning to navigate. So do not envy those you feel are thriving more than you. And do not pity those you feel are not. For there are no victims here, and there is no one better than anyone else. You are far too unique, each and every one of you, to be compared to anyone or anything. And every single one of you is on your most magnificent journey of personal expression, evolution, expansion. And everything you are experiencing is absolutely aligned with your optimum experience, no matter what that might look like to you. Whether you are in the process of letting things go, whether you are in the process of accepting a new experience, every single part of the journey is truly for you. We send you so much love, beloved ones.